Hey everyone, autopiloting now on Stony Trail. What I just noticed is I'm almost about to hit 40,000 kilometers on our Tesla Model S. Hey, it's Ariel. I'm at the supercharger here at Cross Iron Mills in Calgary, and I'm about to hit 40,000 kilometers on our trip home. So wifey and I will convoy. We have a car each. I came from a different appointment. She came from home. And we had dinner here. I want to share the odometer. Right now with 39,987 kilometers on the car, we have approximately 100% charge. We have a range of 407 kilometers at 100% charge. Driving it economically, it's easy to get 150 watt hours or 150 to 160 watt hours per kilometer. Okay, so here's wifey now in our Prius, and I guess she's waiting for me and she'll follow me on the way home. All right. Our odometer is now 39,994. So shortly, in just a little over 5 kilometers, 6 kilometers, well, 5 kilometers now, we will be hitting 40,000 kilometers on our odometer. Okay, we just hit 39,999. And we are still on Stony Trail, approaching 96th Avenue, and we will hit 40,000 very, very shortly. And we're hitting 40,000. We'll hit it before. Here we go, 40,000 kilometers on our Tesla Model S. Nice. So we have the Calgary Global Fest going on, and there you go. There's some fireworks in the distance. Hopefully, you'll see it. There. Hey everyone, last night our Tesla hit the big 4-0. That's the 40,000 kilometer mark, and we have had the car since December 9, 2016. So far it has been great. For most people this would be 2 years worth of driving, but for us it was just a little over 8 months. So what were our issues? Our first issue was on the day we got the car. You know, since we didn't have a service center, it wasn't fully charged. The car literally just got off from the rail yard. That was interesting. We had to grab a charge. Actually, I put the car to work on day one. I am real estate and insurance licensed, and my wife is insurance licensed, and we use our car to go between client meetings. I also use the car to shuttle clients between houses when I show them houses, that sort of thing. Yeah, so that explains why we accumulate all these kilometers, almost like an Uber driver or a taxi driver. So first issue that we encountered, actually, it was a recurring problem. It was the airbag light. So our Ranger was not able to, all he did was a reset. The problem recurred. So lately we went to the service center. A new airbag was ordered in a week or two. We are going to have a new passenger side curtain airbag installed. Next issue, it also a warranty thing. What happened was I was hearing some noise from the front suspension, the grinding sound, and if you look in my previous videos, We were without the car for around 3 weeks or so. Yeah. So, but Tesla was nice enough to give us a rental Cadillac and pay for the fuel. So I'm not gonna complain about that. We were still mobile, and we diverted the kilometers away from our car, and we put all of them on rental Cadillacs. But you know what? When you're not visiting gas stations anymore and you have to visit gas stations, you will miss your home charging. That's for sure. So, and we were very, very happy to get our car back. Aside from that, did we have any more issues? No, we did not have any other issues with the car. So 40,000 kilometers. We had 2 warranty things that were done. No oil changes, no maintenance, and our fuel cost. I mean, this car saves us money. So with the amount of kilometers we drive, it's way, way economical for us to use this Tesla rather than our previous vehicles. The car gets better as you own it, and along with the car, what's part of the car, and I would say that is part of the Tesla package that you buy when you buy a Tesla, is the supercharger network. And the supercharger network has since expanded. So when we first got the car, there was no supercharger here in Calgary, no supercharger in Edmonton. We had the supercharger in Red Deer, which is the city that's right in between. Like, this is Calgary, this is Edmonton. You have Red Deer right in between. So we only had this Red Deer supercharger. And the Fort Macleod supercharger, that supercharger just opened. And in the 8 months that we've owned this car, we have seen the Calgary supercharger open. So what that allows us to do is that if we get low on charge, then we're able to do a quick supercharge here in Calgary and then continue on the rest of our day. Or let's say we're driving from, let's say, Red Deer, and then it's really, really cold, and you use all your battery traveling from Red Deer to Calgary, you're able to do a top-up so that you won't have any range anxiety going home. So the biggest improvement for us, since we live in Chestermere actually, but in the Calgary area, is that the Edmonton supercharger is now operational. So when we had this little issue, I have a video about our range anxiety when we made our first trip to Edmonton in this car. We were so thankful that we were able to make it back to the Red Deer supercharger. So previously, we had to go from, let's say, from Calgary to Edmonton. We would have to go from Calgary to Red Deer and then get a full charge there, and then make it from Red Deer to Edmonton and back to Red Deer on just one full charge. And mind you, at that time, this car was a 60D. The camera fell. I hope that's a better angle. So yeah, we have since upgraded to a 75D. The supercharging is much slower from the 80% mark going onwards. So from 0 to 80, it's a really, really fast supercharge. But from 80% onwards, it gets significantly slower. So I don't know if we really, really needed the upgrade, but it's better to have that extra range. Yeah. So if we're going to get an overnight charge from Edmonton, right now we have 407 kilometers as our maximum rated range for our battery at 100%. We would be able to make that 300 kilometer trip between Edmonton and Calgary without any range anxiety, and with, not having to just drive the speed limit. Probably just drive 10-15 kilometers over the speed limit. So we'll be able to make it in one go. So that's really helpful. What improvements do I want to see? The only thing I would like to see is a supercharger build-up eastwards. I know we can make it from Calgary to Vancouver without a problem, but I have a sister-in-law in Regina, so my wife's sister is in Regina, and we have a lot of friends in the Winnipeg area. So we do not have the ability to drive via the supercharger network from Calgary to Winnipeg. So that's going to be an issue for us, or even at least Calgary to Regina, never mind our friends in Winnipeg. Sorry guys. But at least to be able to visit family in Regina, and we have business partners in Saskatoon as well. So it would be nice to be able to make it to Saskatoon via the supercharger network. It will increase Tesla's sales in this part of the country. Because, Alberta and Saskatchewan, the economies are so interconnected. And you have people doing business on both sides of the border, right? So for us, we have business partners in Saskatchewan. We'd like to at least be able to drive our Tesla from here to Saskatchewan and not need to keep our Prius. To be honest, the sole reason why we keep our Prius is because there's no superchargers on the way to Saskatchewan and Winnipeg. So anyway, I have been rambling and rambling and rambling. And what questions do you have for me? I know that there are lots of Model 3 reservation holders from Alberta and Saskatchewan, so maybe you'd like to ask me. So feel free, ask your questions away in the comment section below, and I should be able to respond to you. So again, if you like this video, please click the thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching. Bye!